The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Love to throw to get started. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He's inside the 30. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The first carry now for Jaden Blue. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 41, Here's second down and 5. Blue now on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
On third down, here's Blue. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
So often we think third down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak facing third and long. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving outside the pocket, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Third and goal for Prescott. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get about 2. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. We'll go play action with Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, it's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Ready.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Throwing is Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Love to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway.
Let's go now. Move 32. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long.
Ready. Ready.
Now Love. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Going on 2nd under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Donovan Izaraku. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That his 1st touchdown of the new year. The extra point is good. And the Packers take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Levante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Rashawn Gary getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And
that is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Devin Bush there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by entering Cooper.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
This one complete to Washington. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down and 8. Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big gainer for Green Bay. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 33.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Red, cycle. 22 needle.
Here's Love. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Back to throw is Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to.
It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers extend to a 24-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Prescott on 1st down. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Half midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First down, Prescott. Back down the field for Lamb. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That is caught. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, fight, 97, left, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he will get into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the return, here's Turpin. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Going to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Cowboys. The shotgun. Here's Pratt. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That one swung out to Blue. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. That's Henry To'oTo'o on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Pratt. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and inches.
Set punt. 53.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tip their hand a bit. because that one went nowhere.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Former third overall pick, Quinn Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run once more with Blue. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, here's Ford. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
1st and 10, here comes Ford. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. On the ground, this is Ford. And Aaron I can even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ford. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
52 Blue.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners, as we say.